Lab days, lab days, lab days. Caught up in the lab days.
So the goal today is to brainstorm around the EA Sports project.
Dr. Gilbert is the man.
A mentor to many.
You guys got to come up with some kind of intro.
A leader, a futurist.
So is this the coach's view?
He was named one of the top 50 most influential black people in technology, and I can see why. Like, he's that person.
Here's one area of integration. Calling plays. There's clearly problem solving here, systemic approaches. There's a whole lot here from my perspective.
I feel like in elementary school, Dr. Gilbert would have been the kid that always ran for class president and like that wore a suit to school. I feel like that would have been Dr. Gilbert, the third grader with the suit at school.
Dr. Juan Gilbert was raised in Hamilton, Ohio.
This is home. This is where I was born and raised. Growing up here, right next door, I had cousins, and family is all around the neighborhood.
After one of his many talks, Dr. Gilbert took some time out to visit home. He had time to eat his favorite meal and just reminisce.
What can you say to them to help that kid?
But this is home. We spent many a day on this porch hanging out.
As a child, Dr. Gilbert made it known that he would succeed.
He was always a child that was determined to make it in whatever he chose to do in life.
Hey, Mom, where are you?
Of course, his mom raised him that way.
He knows how to set goals and reach them, because Mom always taught her children that you must set your goals higher than what you anticipate getting and work toward that. You'll make it in this life. And we can do all things as I've told him, and I believe in, through Christ who strengthens us all.
His family says he hasn't changed.
Mom was an inquisitive little kid. I mean, he was a big sports fan. When it came time to be a family gathering, Juan was one of the first people who was there. You could ask him to do something, he was always there to do it.
Is that right?
His students describe him in a slightly different way.
Daddy G. I mean, he looks over us like we're his kids. I really appreciate him because he takes a lot of time out to make sure that we're okay, to make sure we're taken care of.
I always learn about him because I know that he's good at making those decisions.
Between the classes, the talks, the traveling, the students, the faculty, the meetings, and the projects, Dr. Gilbert still manages to balance everything.
And I think one of the things that I most admire about him is that the way he's able to balance his personal life with his family, like his wife and his children, and still balance all these children that are in here, balance the time that we need from him to successfully matriculate this program, and the way that he's able to chair this division and still be a great father and things like that. So he's a lot of things to a lot of people, and I just really admire the way he balances it all.
He's still the little boy I knew, and he probably won't like it that I say it, but we knew him as Wani.
But you can make it work, right?
You know, so he's still my Wani, even though professionally I know he's Dr. Wani.
This here is the most appropriate way to do it. Was there another question? All right.
We're used to early mornings and late nights, working on research, lab projects and long flights, changing the world, whatever it takes. We're caught up in a lab.